A lot of readers email me and ask me if you can drive this car every day. They say things like, "Dear Doug, can you drive this car every day?" A year ago, I would have said the answer was, yes, of course you can drive a Ferrari every day. But in the last few months, I've changed my tune. To help you understand why, I've used the Ferrari every day for a week as my only car. Here are the pitfalls of driving a Ferrari every day. Okay, it's just day one, and I'm already going to demonstrate for you the first problem, which is that I have to pick up 2 people. And you can see where this is going. So, how's it going? So, seen any good movies lately?
This is awful. I thought riding a Ferrari was supposed to be fun.
Yeah. And now it's time to run errands. So you drive down to the store like a normal person, and you park in a spot like a normal person. But you always wonder, is someone going to hit my car? I really hope no one hits my car. Ooh, Oreos. Tonight I'm going out to dinner, and that means I have to bring the car. Only there's a problem. Parking. Now, I don't want to valet the car for obvious reasons. And all the garages here are attendant only. And that means you have to park randomly on the street, sandwiched between some guy in a Nissan Maxima and somebody in an old Lexus. And then when you're at dinner, you can't enjoy yourself because it's all you're thinking about. So we're driving around today, filming, and we notice the car is starting to pull to the right. We get out and look, and this tire has a screw in it. Now, the first stop, of course, is we go to the gas station and get some air. Now, in a normal car, you get a little screw in the tire and it's no big deal. You go to a tire place, they patch it and charge you 20 bucks. That's not how it works in the Ferrari. You can't just go to a tire store, because if the next owner sees Jimmy's tires in the service history, they're going to freak out. Why didn't you maintain it at the dealer? So for even a tire patch, you have to go to a dealer. Now, what does a Ferrari dealer charge for a tire patch? Let's find out. So I just spent the morning at the Ferrari dealer, and here is my receipt for the tire patch, which actually turned into a tire patch and a battery when my battery failed the volt test. So what do you think a tire patch and a battery cost at the Ferrari dealer? $541.61. The tire patch alone, $7 for the patch, $108.75 for the labor. And that is one of the pitfalls of driving a Ferrari every day. Today we're facing a different problem. We have to go to the suburbs. Now, this isn't usually an issue per se, but in this car it's a problem for 2 different reasons. Number one is mileage. The value of these cars is insanely affected by the mileage that you put on. So a 40-mile round trip in a normal car may cost you a few $100 in this thing. And the other issue is insurance. Most collector policies only allow a few thousand miles a year. Mine is fairly generous at 6,000. But every time you take it out, you still have to wonder, is this trip worth the miles? And as you sit here droning along on the highway, quickly discover the answer isn't always yes. Another problem, no matter where you go, the car gets a lot of attention. You can never really just blend in.
Wow.
Thank
That's
you.
Fucking great, man.
We love it. It's a ton of fun.
Let me see the engine.
You want it?
Go ahead. Go ahead. Rock and roll. Rock and roll. Rock and roll.
Now, this can be fun for a little while. But eventually it starts to get old. Now, the other problem with driving the car every day is road quality. It doesn't really matter how good you think the roads in your area are, they're not good. And you find that out very quickly when you try to drive a sports car like this every day. Oh, oh, oh. Oh, oh, oh. So what we've learned here is that driving an exotic car is a little bit more trouble than it's worth. You don't want to drive it every day. You want to reserve it for weekend trips out to the back roads or for ripping through tunnels.